clutch. Bro. How y'all doing? Yo. 1 2 1 2. Fuck. Bet. How y'all doing?
Going the three from MP. Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defended, rebounded, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Young in for Anunoby. New Orleans making a switch here. And Porter drops them both. Now, MP. He's got 11. Hayes dishes to MP.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Hayes throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established a great inside position.
To the inside. And Nance slams it in.
Yeah, you can throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Flynn with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Takes it inside. And too long on the shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Porter against Murphy. Now the pass to Hayes. MP up top. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Put him to
They've
sleep.
wasted no time settling into their offense.
Give me
Flynn
those.
the pass to Trent. Pass to
Brett, give me
Porter.
that.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones.
Herbert Jones.
That's his first
That's
foul.
his first personal foul. 4th-team foul.
Here's Trent. Last time 14 points for him. Lock it
Fuck
6.
that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown.
Oh, really?
For the Pelicans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now Trent. After the missed 3 from MP. Trent kicks to Porter. Passes it to Achua.
Good
Up
defense.
top Flynn.
2 minutes
Now
left.
Trent.
2 minutes.
And the officials calling for a
Let's go.
3-second violation.
3 in the key. New Orleans ball.
Pelicans leading by 11. And here is MP. 14 points for him.
Oh yeah.
Lets it go
In your
from deep.
face.
They grabbed their own miss. The shot's good from
About
Hayes.
second miss in a row,
Hayes has
ain't
got
it?
his
With
second
takeover?
best.
And the defense looks
Hopefully
soft
it's part of-
early on. They've got to
it's part
sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Flynn the pass to Trent. And here's Young, covered by Hayes. The
Pass
kick
the
out to
ball.
Porter. Lets it go with a three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Porter's got 5 now.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't
Back
have
on
that.
business, man.
Now,
Watch him.
after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
And a wide open
Great
look
man.
for MP. It's
That's
all in
early.
by Achua.
Again.
Raptors trail by 10. And the rejection by MP.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
This one for 3.
That's
Another
early
miss by
again.
MP.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher
Oh,
percentage.
get them.
Flynn off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. Now here's MP. Throws it up high and Hayes throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Trent. Pass to Achua. And the layup's good off the glass.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy corn.
Now MP. He's got 14. Looking for Nance and he gets it there. And Nance slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Anunoby.
Let's go.
A different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. Porter's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Flynn. Now, here's MP. To the middle. Young with the
I
steal.
double tapped that.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. Very solid stat line for him and what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Trent. The Pelicans make their last shot. Porter, no luck. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Trent outside. And there's the pass to Porter. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Wow, here's VanVleet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Here's Trent. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And he makes the first. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. MP's really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
You won a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
Here's VanVleet. He's got 9. Inside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So it's Toronto now, following the score by New Orleans. It's Young on the wing. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murphy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's MP. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Outside Porter. Pass to Achua. Back to Porter. They get it back.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Porter looking it over.
Keep grinding, you gonna blow up one day.
Passes to Young.
I appreciate that.
Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
MP against VanVleet. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's VanVleet. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Porter. He kicks it to Young. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. It's tipped. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Van Vliet against MP. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside of that. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. C.J. McCollum out there with MP. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Trey Murphy at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Valanciunas is checked in for Hayes. And so Murphy hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Trent. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. 6 points for Gary Trent Jr.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Back to McCollum. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans. There's the pass to Anunoby. Trent with it. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
MP, no good. MP against Trent. Over MP. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New Orleans leading by 10. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 13.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
MP outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors trail by 7. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game.
everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's Siakam. Again, Toronto.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possession.
Now we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Siakam. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
To the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Van Vliet with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Down low. Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Flynn's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Back to Flynn. Trent outside. Siakam kicks to Trent. Launches it. Flynn misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man. So get him the ball earlier, get it to him often.
Valanciunas hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Pelicans leading by 8. MP outside. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes passes to Flynn. Here's Anunoby. off target with his three.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. On the wing, MP. From deep. And the Pelicans get it back. No good from Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 12 points in the game. Here's Flynn. 5 points in the game. And the Raptors call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Your Wave fans, here they are, your North Side Crew.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Pelicans on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Trent finds Barnes. Back to Trent to end the drought. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ingram outside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From the arc. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. VanVleet against McCollum. VanVleet on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's MP. And he converts the layup. MP's got 21 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Raptors trail by 12. VanVleet outside. And now the Pelicans on the break. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Siakam. And the foul called on MP. That's his. And here is MP. 21 points in the game. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. An emphatic LU jam.
And Valanciunas doing the dirty work and finding his way to the bucket that time.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. 1 second left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Porter is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Now, here's MP. To the inside. And stolen by... Siakam. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Now, MP. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one drops. Valanciunas has got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet wide open. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 14 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Back to Siakam.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Marshall. Pelicans leading by 12. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by MP. And the foul called on MP.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
McCollum's checked in for Jones.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break. And that's his first 3 of this half.
And the pass to MP. The tray hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 24.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad spot.
Valanciunas against Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. And he banks in the lane.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass that...
Maxing out your badges? Great. Closing in on 99 overall? Awesome.
But how are you doing on leadership skills? New this year in NBA 2K23, leadership skills provide a surprising and rewarding area of
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. So for the Pelicans right now. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum is out there with MP. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Now here's MP. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williamson passes to MP. Off target with the 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. MP against Trent. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the things I love most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. McCollum defends. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Well, Fred VanVleet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA. Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And the Pelicans call time here.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
New Orleans in the lead.
Let's hear it for your record,
MP outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Here's Anunoby after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
To the paint. MP finds Williamson. The second effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on Barnes.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand. at just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And again, Toronto, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Back to MP. To the middle. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And here are the Raptors now. It's a 10-point game. Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player. And now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now here's MP to the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And with plenty of time left, that's his fourth foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And he's good on the second. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And the shot goes. Siakam's got 26 points.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Now here's MP. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. For Toronto, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
You need to be a super fan, and that means bringing all the noise you've got right now.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Now, this guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
They're starting to get a little loose with the basketball. They can't afford to keep wasting possessions.
Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. McCollum's shot is off. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby.
To the floor for your Raptors, Otto Porter.
Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Over Valanciunas, and he sinks the 11-footer. Siakam's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
MP, the pass to Valanciunas. McCollum against Trent. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Trent. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
He launched that one from way outside. And now a 12-point New Orleans lead.
you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Siakam, right side, lets it go from deep. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A nice shot by MP.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
This one for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pelicans.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Porter. Barnes against Williamson. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's New Orleans now. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's MP from the arc. Sinks the tray. MP's got 40 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Porter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Barnes. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
And here's MP from outside. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
I see you out there doing work. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Bring it in, guys. Break is over, and it's time to focus on the second half of the season. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
Come on, man, don't forget the clock. Hey, he can ball, huh? No. Hey, yo, look at the clock.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We almost stay right here.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, you got the ball. Yo, look this way. Hey. Box out. Again. Now we're rolling. Keep it going.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
subscribe.
You'll find leadership skills as the third option under the progression tab. And as you interact and answer media questions in My Career, you'll develop further onto the paths of the general or the trailblazer. More progress will supply you with more skill points, which can be invested into in-game performance boosts.
Dozens of performance boosters are available. Higher tiered skills last longer, but cost you more skill points. Use these boosts to improve your skills for a limited time. You will unlock an additional skill slot as you play and earn 500 skill points.
I'll sub.
You can see which leadership quests are active in the pause menu. You'll see any active skill boosts here as well once you complete the in-game requirements.
Building your leadership skills is another great motivator to continue to improve your status in the NBA as you rack up championships and earn a place in
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. MP is out there with McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the center filling out the middle. Shot clock at 3. Rose can't hit. McCollum against Rose. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for MP. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Here's Quickly. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Quickly against MP. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
So let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancer.
MP against Rose. Kicks it out to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 9 points for MP. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. For 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Knicks trail by 11. Shot from 12. That's good from Randle on the assist by Rose.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And here's MP for 3. That shot off, and New York the other way now. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Second free throw, no good. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson did attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And so MP will bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point lead. The three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Rose. Here's Quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty. And for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason, what's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And the foul called on MP.
44.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
MP against Rose. And Toppin throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And here's MP for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
2 shots.
Rose hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
MP deciding where to go with it. The Pelicans get another chance here. From deep three-point range, drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 19 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these 2 teams this year. So there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. And we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
MP's shot is good.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Knicks trail by 9. Passes it to Quickly. Now, here's Barrett. On the 3 off target. MP against Rose. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Toppin. Over to the left wing. And there's Rose on the assist by Toppin. And 7 points for Derrick Rose.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Now here's Rose. He has 7. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling.
I been sub. Keep grinding, you gonna blow up one day. Subscribe. I'll sub.
has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Toppin finds quickly. Here's Barrett. And here is quickly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now, MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Williamson trying to free himself up. Kept alive, and there it is for him. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now, here's Barrett. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. And Evan Fournier's sub in for Rose. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Radish, he's checked in for New York. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Shoots from 12. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Scooped up. The pass to MP. Shoots the 3. No good. Shot missing. Knicks trail by 12. Here's quickly. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Now, here's MP. Hayes trying to break through. Here's MP. The second effort. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 31.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Reddish from outside the arc. Pelicans with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Knocks it loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is New Orleans. MP outside. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 34.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes it to Toppin.
In the first 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Hartenstein passes to quickly. Poked away.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
To the paint, MP finds Hayes.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And it's quickly missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's MP. And no good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And a fast break now for New York. To the left side wing. Quickly against MP. Fournier gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pelicans leading by 21. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with MP. And it's Nance in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now here's Ingram. Kicks it out to MP. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
And here are the Knicks now.
Pelicans
only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 47.
Substitution on the court.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside, Murphy. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reddish dishes to Barrett. Misses the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
At the line,
and New Orleans gets called for the foul.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. To the middle, stolen away. To the paint. Toppin passes to Hartenstein. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line.
He hits the second from the line. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. A 3 from MP. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pelicans lead by 16. And don't go away after... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors put on a show. He scored 40 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And the ball goes out of bounds. touch by MP.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Knicks trail by 15. Rose finds Barrett. Looking to get back on track here. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Kicks to Barrett. Pass to Rose. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his fourth rebound in this one. MP outside. Back to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Valanciunas.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
For 3, Barrett. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 13.
This team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game.
Brandon Ingram. First
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
And Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. MP kicks to Ingram. Back to MP. To stop the drought, and the 3 ball is good. MP's got 40 points.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Knicks trail by 12, and the foul called on MP. So New Orleans wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Thank you.